Welcome back to MRE Monday. It's week 15, meal 15, and today we have Mexican style chicken stew. So I'm not sure what to expect with this one, being that it's chicken stew but Mexican style. So I guess we'll find out together. As soon as okay, we finally got it open. I don't know what it is, these last couple packages. They just do not want to open like they're supposed to. So here we have our Mexican chicken stew, which is 190 calories. That's not bad. Usually they're over 200. We have mixed fruit, fruit cocktail and syrup, peaches, water, pears, grapes, sugar, pineapple, cherries, artificial colored with carmine, water, sugar, ascorbic acid, trisodium citrate. That's only 90 calories. Trying to get it so the glare's not bad. There we go. Let's see what else we have. Cheese-filled pretzels, cheddar flavor, nice, 240 calories. It looks like we have a water, like a, oh crap, my brain is not working. Beverage-based cranberry grape, Crystal Light. Thank you, brain. Crystal Light instead of coffee this time. We still have a moist towelette and salt and some napkins. Let's see, we have cheese spread with jalapenos. We already know that's our favorite. We have an energy bar, chocolate flavor, just regular chocolate flavor energy bar. The energy bar is 270 calories. Our jalapeno cheese is 120 calories. I think this is sugar-free, so it's only 5 calories. Let's see. Yep, 5 calories. Crackers for 170, just plain crackers. And it looks like we got a protein shake. Chocolate hazelnut protein drink powder. I remember the chocolate protein powder. That one's not bad. And we have crushed red peppers. All right. So now that we've gotten that stuff out of the way, we're back with our bowl, which is perfect timing for stew. We'll get the stew opened and in this bowl, and then we'll get it heated up and we'll go with the rest of it. So, as the last couple weeks I've said, I keep these. So it doesn't look like much in the bag. I keep these in the garage. The last couple days, I guess because it's stew, it's very wet, as you can see it dripping. But it all came out in one, well, except for that bump. No? Yeah, there it goes. I've been keeping these in the garage. The last week, it hasn't gotten above freezing. So just handling the bag is cold. Teddy's outside, so if you hear him barking in the background, you might or you might not. That's why. He won't come in, at the moment at least. Usually he doesn't spend that much time outside, especially since it's, like I said, it's below freezing. But I've been out there, I called him 3 different times before I started recording, and he completely ignored me. So, cold thumb test instead of the cold spoon test, which tastes like that typical taco flavoring. But there's a little sweetness to it, which is funny. Well, not funny, but interesting. So let's get heated up. I'm going to get Teddy inside, and we'll be back in a minute. Okay. So we got this nicely heated up. As you can see, the edges are smoothed out. We just got to mix the colder parts with the warmer parts and get all of it, at least. Teddy making his Teddy noises. There we go. So it doesn't quite look like stew, but it doesn't look terrible. So we're going to give that a shot in a second. I have 8 ounces of cold water for our protein powder. We'll set that off to the side. We also have, now this packet calls for 20 ounces of water, but we have a 16.9, so theoretically it's going to be a little stronger on the flavor than it's intended to be, but for these Crystal Light type packets, usually that's fine. I'd actually rather have more flavor than be like a hint of flavor in my water. I'd rather have more flavor in the water than watered down flavor. Okay, it smells good. If it tastes like it smells, it'll be fine. Give this some time. Millie and Teddy are deciding now is a good time to play, which is fine. Alright, so we already know crackers and cheese with jalapenos. Just the regular old crackers. There's our chocolate bar. Yes, there was a New England accent with that. Speaking of New England, go Patriots. If you unsubscribe because I'm a Patriots fan, it was nice to have you here. So these are like combos. I'm really confused about this mixed fruit though. I think we're gonna need, which I actually, ta-da, have another bowl. I think we're gonna have to put this in a bowl because it's liquidy. It feels like applesauce almost. Yep. Definitely not applesauce-ish because it's big chunks. But very liquidy. Some of the fruit is stuck on the bottom. Okay. Got a seed from the stew. So there's our mixed fruit in syrup. Yep, it tastes like those little snack packs of fruit cocktail. Those are 100% just combos in another bag. This cheese is so cold, it's hard. So we'll come back to that. Let's get to our main course, huh? All right. Don't need too big of a bite. I feel like I've had this as a soup before. In some kind of canned variety, maybe like a Progresso. Big chunks of chicken that are nice and tender. They're not chewy. The corn still has that corny snap to it. The overall like Mexican flavor is not overwhelming, but it tastes really good. It's actually well seasoned. I like red pepper flakes, so I'm adding them in for me. Just the right amount of heat because there's peppers in the because there's peppers already in the stew. It doesn't really change the flavor. It just gives it a little bit of heat. So the inside of the bar has like rice pieces. Chocolate bar has a really good flavor. It actually kind of tastes like it has hazelnuts in it. Silly dog. But doesn't taste fake. It actually has a really good flavor. Drinking that after eating the bar, that tastes terrible. I thought we liked that last time. Maybe because we didn't have any other chocolate to compare it to. This chocolate compared to the chocolate in the shake, 100 times better. After eating the bar and then tasting the shake, don't do that. This is really good. Like I said, you can imagine this like a Progresso soup. It has the same kind of flavor. The chunks of chicken are big. I like it. This is like a regular snack pack fruit cocktail. The combos, if you like combos, there you go. They're combos. The only thing we haven't tried yet is our cran apple. Now I can't remember what the flavor is. Cran grape, for sure. Tastes like Crystal Light, so there's nothing wrong with that either. Because the cheese is so cold, it's not going to come out of this packaging. We already know we like it. It's Velveeta with jalapeno pieces. So spicy Velveeta. That being said, overall, I like this meal. I would probably leave off the shake or eat it later because I don't want the flavors to mix with the chocolates. But if I got this meal, solid 7.5. Definitely not the best, but definitely not the worst. Doable, enjoyable. Get down, madam. Definitely not the worst. Yeah, solid 7.5. So, that being said, I like this one. The drink's going to be, I'm going to finish that because it's electrolyte powder anyway. It's only 5 calories. Everything else I'm going to eat a couple more bites of things, but I doubt I'm going to finish everything. But it's Teddy time! And because I don't have the microphone on my shirt, he can't knock my little pop filter off today. Still going to lick my face, though. Good boy. Anywho, I'll get the other ones involved here. I'm not going to pick you up because you're back pain, baby. Well, here's Mill. Let me move this. Here's Mill. She's a good girl. And then Darla, over here. You can step up, but don't put your face on the table. So, we have all three. We're all hanging out. It's a very blustery, breezy, cold day, Monday. But the sun is out, and it's actually melting some of the ice and snow, which is nice because my driveway still has ice in it because it was so packed I couldn't shovel it. Anywho, thanks for joining me. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I'll catch you next Monday for meal 16, whatever the meal happens to be. And if I haven't already done, I'm going to put the calorie count on screen. That being said, see you all next time. Bye. Everybody gets a piece of cracker.